Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are well. I am Mohammad Samad Khan, lecturer, Department of Accounting, Dhaka College, Dhaka. Today, I am going to take the new class on the dividend decision and dividend theories. Okay, dear students, all of us know that every institution or every company has an own goal or destination, or they try to maximize the wealth of the company, right? I mean, every company wants maximize their profit and maximize their wealth. So they are carries out to maximize the wealth or profit. They carries out the works like finance, investment, and dividend decision or dividend. Okay, so all of the works which are done in the institution or in the company, the dividend is the most one, the important works or task or crucial task uh, area of the financial management. I think dividend decision or dividend is the main work or one of the main works which is the part of the financial management. Okay, so how we use the dividend in the company? The dividend is the most important instrument in a company because it is works as like the internal financing, or it is the if you give the dividend to the shareholders, then they try to invest or reinvest this dividend as their particularly in the investment sides. Okay, so dear students, what are the relevance of the dividend decisions? I mean, if the company declare a dividend, then they use this dividend, or if they give the total dividend, then there is no retained dividend, then what will be done by them? But one thing is, when dividend is, I think, let's, I think dividend is a portion, right? Dividend is a portion of the earnings. Dividend is a portion of the earnings. So if we use dividend as reinvestment in different arena. Okay, dear students, I want to say that if dividend is not paid, I mean dividend is not paid on that time, total retained earning will be financed. Total retained earning will be financed by the company. Okay, then if dividend is paid, I mean, if dividend is paid, then on that time dividend is paid to the shareholders. Okay, to the shareholders. Then shareholder may reinvest in their personal way. Okay, so in this sense, I mean, relevance of the dividend decisions and dividend theories, the scholars are divided into different opinion. So let's start discuss the different opinion about the dividend decision and dividend theories. Dear students, as at first we should uh, realize, or we should learn how to make the EPS, earning per share, or dividend per share, etc. Okay, so I write a question calling and Korean company and 2 lakh taka, which is called EAT. I mean, earning after tax. It is earning after tax. Okay, the company has 220 20 lakh taka, 20 lakh taka capital divided into shares of taka 10. Okay, so we should bring out one is total number of shares, then earning per share, then 3 DPS if dividend is declared 5%. Okay, DPS, you have to find out the DPS if dividend is declared at 5% rate. Okay, then for payout ratio, then retention ratio. Okay, dear students, just read out this. Korean company and 2 lakh taka. I mean, all through the years, through the total years, whole years, Mr. Korean company and 2 lakh taka, which is called EAT. I mean, earning after tax. The company has 20 lakh taka capital. Korean company has capital authorized, which is authorized capital is 20 lakh taka. Divided into shares of taka 10 each. Taka 10 each. So we should find out rest of this. One is total number of outstanding shares. Then 2 is EPS, I mean earning per share. 3 DPS, I mean dividend per share. When dividend is declared by 5%. Then 4, payout ratio, then retention ratio. Here payout ratio and retention ratio. Retention ratio. So payout ratio. Okay, all of these discussed later. Dear students, let's see. First one is total number of shares. One, total number of shares. Total number of shares equal total capital divided face value of shares. Okay, so all of the things are here given here in this question. Total capital divided face value of shares. So total capital is 20 lakh taka. 20 lakh taka, then is 10. Okay, then is 10. Okay, okay, so it is 10 or 100. Say it is 100, so it is 100. So it is 20,000 shares. It is authorized shares. Okay, 20,000 shares. Okay, so 20,000 shares. Okay, so to is, I mean EPS, we should bring out the EPS. The elaboration of EPS is earning per share. Okay, so total earning divided total earning divided total shares. Total shares. Total earning is 2 lakh taka. Then total shares is 20,000 shares. So it is 10 taka. Okay? It is 10 taka. So 3, 10 taka. DPS, we should bring out DPS in the 3. DPS. Okay? DPS. So here value per share into dividend declared. Okay, so value per share is 100 taka into dividend declared is 5%, so DPS is 5 taka. So dividend is 5 taka. Okay, okay, I erase this. Dear students, number 4, payout ratio. Payout ratio is DPS divided EPS. Okay, DPS divided EPS. Here DPS is already bring out 5 taka, then EPS is 10 taka. So it is 0.5, I mean 50%. Okay, then 5 number is retention ratio. Five number is retention ratio. Retention ratio is EPS minus DPS divided EPS. So EPS minus DPS divided EPS. So EPS is 10 taka, then DPS is 5 taka, then EPS is, sorry, yes, EPS is 10 taka, okay. So 10 minus 5, 5, then 10 equal 50%, okay. It is okay. So it is called 1 minus B, retention is B, okay. So B is 50%, then 1 minus B, I mean 1 minus 50% equal 50%. So we will bring out in another way, it is 8, okay. Dear students, we will solve a maths. We will solve a math, another maths, and we will discuss the different model like that, Walter models or Gordon models. At present, we will solve another question. Okay, the student, Al Jazeera Limited, say Al Jazeera Limited earn taka 5 lakh. Okay. Okay, the students, then 1, 2, 3, 4 payout ratio, then retention ratio. Okay, the students, I repeat this question. Al Jazeera Limited earned taka 5 lakh taka, which is called EAT, I mean earning after tax. Then the company has taka 50 lakh taka capital. The capital is 50 lakh taka divided into shares of taka 1000 taka each. So we should bring out all of this. One is total shares, I mean total uh, number of outstanding shares. 2 is EPS, earning per share. 3 is DPS. Here is if 50% of the earning distributed. Here say that the earning money is distributed about 50%. I mean half of the earnings as a dividend. Al Jazeera company distributed the money, half of the money of the earnings. Okay. Then 4 number is payout ratio. Then 5 is retention ratio. Okay. So we should bring out one is total outstanding pending shares. Okay. So capital, share capital divided face value per share. So it is 50 lakh. 50 lakh face value is 1000 share, so it is 5000 shares. Okay, 5000 shares. 2 is EPS, earning per share. Earning per share is total earnings divided total shares. Okay, total earnings, here is total earnings 5 lakh taka divided total shares is 5000 share. So total earnings 5 lakh taka, 5000 shares. Okay, so earning is 100 taka per share. Okay, earning is per share. Okay, so here three number is DPS. So here already said that 50% of the earnings distributed, but other 50% is not distributed, it should be retained. So we should bring out the distributable amounts. Okay, so at first we bring out the distributable amount. Distributable amount 50% of 5 lakh taka equal 2,50,000 taka. Okay, so we should 3 DPS. DPS, it is dividend divided total shares. Dividend divided total shares. Here dividend is 2,50,000 taka, total shares is 5,000 share. Okay, so it is 50 taka. It is 50 taka. Okay, it is 50 taka. Okay, good. Thank you. Then we should bring the three number, the payout ratio. The payout ratio for payout ratio is total amount of dividend divided total amount of earnings. Okay, so total amount of dividend is 2,50,000 taka. Total amount of earning is 5 lakh taka. So it is 50%. Okay, then 5 number is retention ratio. Retention ratio. Retention ratio is total amount of earnings total amount of earnings minus total amount of dividend, okay. So total amount of earnings is 5 lakh minus total amount of dividend is payout. Dividend is 2,50,000 taka, then it is 5 lakh taka, it is 50%, okay. It is 50%, okay. So dear students, you see this question we already find out. One is total outstanding shares, 2 number is EPS, 3 number is DPS, 4 number is payout ratio, and 5 is retention ratio. If I throw a question to you, I think I advise you should solve the question in the dividend chapter, dividend decision and dividend theories chapter, as like this math. You should solve this math. You should solve this math. So, dear students, no more today. We will discuss another topic next week. So, thanks all of you.